Hey there. So we talk a lot about ways that we can increase our presence on Instagram. Well, today we're going to be talking about things that will absolutely kill your Instagram account. So you don't want to do these things. Stay tuned. Let's hop into it right now. Hey there, Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I help real estate agents scale their business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified every time we drop a new video. I hear from real estate agents like you all the time, and I absolutely love it. So if you are wanting to build your business, if you are wanting to scale your business this modern way, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I would love to connect with you. So you want to know 8 ways that you can really kill your Instagram account? Well, let me share with you. Number 1, first and foremost, do not pay for followers. Yes, you heard me right. Don't do it. Do not pay for followers. You will have companies reaching out to you. You will have people messages in your DMs. Hey, get a 1,000 followers for $10, 10,000 followers for $20, and so on, right? You will get these things all the time. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. This is why Instagram will end up penalizing you later on, because what will end up happening is you will see all this huge influx of followers with zero engagement. There will be zero engagement with likes, follows, and sending that and sharing that post later on. And what ends up happening is Instagram ends up seeing, gosh, they have a lot of followers, but there is nobody engaging with that account. I have seen this time and time again. And people that all of a sudden yesterday had 2,000 followers, now they have 22,000 followers, and there is no engagement. So I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to kill your account. Don't do it. Number 2, please don't fall into the follow and unfollow trap. Yes, it's easy to do, and you will see people, in the beginning, sometimes you will see accounts skyrocket because they are following all these people, and then as soon as they follow you back, click, they unfollow you. What same thing that happens similar to buying those followers, this is the same thing that happens later on. You will see that these accounts are not engaging with you. They are not interacting with you. And so your account will not end up being pushed out. The algorithm will not end up, taking your account and sharing it with others. So do not fall, don't fall victim to number 2 of the unfollow and follow method. Number 3, do not make your profile private. What that means is you have to approve them if they want to see your content. If you have your account set for the private settings, that means that nobody's going to be able to see your content. You're not going to be able to share your things out to a huge audience of people if that is set for private. So what you want to make sure that you do is have that setting available for public, which means anybody who comes to your account will be able to see your content. They will be able to engage and interact with you, which is exactly what you want, because the more engagement you have, the more interaction you have, the more your account will grow. So make sure you change that setting from private to public. Number 4, make sure you respond to your comments. Yes, respond to your comments. Instagram and social media, it is supposed to be social, right? You are supposed to have, interactions and engagement with other people. That is the whole idea of it. And so if you have in your Instagram account, if somebody leaves you a comment, you want to make sure that you comment back on there. Hey, I love this, I love this post. It resonated with me because whatever. You respond back, awesome. Hey, thank you so much for the comment, whatever it is. But make sure that you are interacting and engaging with those comments. Try not to leave them, unanswered. If the more unanswered comments you have, the less engagement you're going to have. The less engagement you have, the less your, posts and your content will be pushed out to others. Number 5, do not misuse the hashtags. Yes. Well, what does that mean? So when you end up putting those hashtags in your posts, you want to make sure that hashtag aligns with your post. So if you have a post about Park City, Utah, and your content is a picture of something that is related to Park City, Utah, that is a good fit, right? However, if your hashtags are not aligned with your posts, what's going to end up happening is Instagram is going to catch on. Yes, they're pretty smart. Instagram is going to catch on and they're going to find that, oh, if that, post doesn't align with that hashtag, they're not going to be as willing to push that content out there, and that algorithm will pick up on that, and you'll end up eventually being penalized for that. So make sure that your hashtags in your content align, and that will keep your posts being, pushed out there, and hopefully, more engagement with that. Number 6, make sure you are posting at the right time every day. Well, Mariah, what is the right time? I have no idea what the right time is. Well, lucky for you, if you have 1,000 followers on Instagram, you will be able to have on Instagram your analytics. On your analytics, your Instagram analytics will show you when your audience is most engaged and is on Instagram, which is wonderful because if you know the algorithm, if you know like the time that they are on there, if you know those analytics, then you are going to be able to post and cater toward that. So if you know that your audience is mostly on at 9 o'clock in the morning, then you are going to want to post your content at 9 o'clock in the morning. Typically though, the most, engagement, or when people are usually on Instagram, the most popular time is 2 o'clock. Yes, that is 2 o'clock p.m. And that's when you're going to find, if you are posting right around that time, that you will get the most engagement and you will get the most views during that time. Whatever time though that you set up. So for me personally, on my analytics have morning. Morning is when the most people are on my account that are viewing my account. And what happens is when you post that content within the first few hours, if there is interaction with that, if there's engagement with that, with likes and shares and whatnot, Instagram will then push that content out to more people. So the more engagement that you have at that time, Instagram will push that out. So posting at a certain time is going to be crucial for your content being seen. So if you're posting at 1 o'clock in the morning, there's a good chance that there's going to be less people that are looking and consuming that content. So you want to make sure that you are finding the ideal time of when your audience is present and make sure you post at that time. Number 7, make sure you are posting your pictures at the right scale. Yes, the right scale. What I mean by that is if you have a picture that is cropped a certain way and you're only able to see half of it, or the head is cut out, or a part of the house is cut out of your content, it's going to look very silly. So you want to make sure that when you are shooting your content that it is scaled a certain way. When we take videos, reels within Instagram, you want to make sure that you are shooting that reel vertically. Unlike YouTube, you want to make sure you're shooting everything horizontally. So knowing which platform you are on is really going to help with the scalability of your content as well. So again, if you're shooting a reel, you want to make sure it's going vertically. If you are doing a video for YouTube, you want to make sure it's going horizontally. So knowing that and the scale will certainly help your videos, and it will allow your videos to take up the full screen and your pictures as well. And last but not least, don't be overly too promotional. You don't want to come across as salesy. When you are making your posts, you want people to come to you. You don't want to really be coming to them. So you want them to feel like, hey, oh yeah, I know them. I like them. I trust them, right? You don't want to be coming off as salesy. Just sold, under contract. Oh, another one. Here, I did it again. Oh, I did it again, right? So You want to make sure that, I call it the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you are giving your audience value. You are providing value, value, value is really what we say. And you are giving them information that they want. And by the time it comes time for them to, want to purchase or want to reach out to you, they're going to feel like, oh my goodness, they've given me so much already that of course there's nobody else I would rather work with. And they are certainly going to be wanting to reach out and come to you. So make sure that you're providing a lot of value. That 20% is offering up your services. Hey, we work with people like you all the time, right? They might want to reach out to you at that point. But again, knowing your audience, that 80-20 rule, because you certainly do not want to come across as too salesy, but you really want to just add value. So if you are looking to grow your business on social media, leveraging social media, scaling your business through social media, I hear from real estate agents like you all the time, and I absolutely love it. So if you are looking to take your business to the next level, the modern way, by leveraging the power of social media, shoot me a text or send me an email, and it would be my pleasure to connect with you. Take care and have a great one. Bye.